Are you having issues with the water heater in your Northern Spirit 2557 RB? Mine recently failed, so I started troubleshooting. To find out if this was an easy fix or an expensive repair, keep watching.
Okay, so here we are at our Northern Spirit by Coachman, 2557 RB. It's been a great camper so far. We bought this about 2 years ago. It's July and it's almost 98 degrees out here. We're in Maryland. It's just exceptionally hot for some reason. So we went out this weekend and decided to enjoy some camping. And when we got back, I just wanted to take a nice shower. I did not expect a very cold shower, but that's what I got because our water heater just decided not to work. It had been on electric for about 2 hours at that point, but still nothing. It was ice cold water. Tried gas, and the propane would burn for about 3 or 4 seconds, and it shut off. It would try 3 times and then get a code. So we're going to do a little troubleshooting and see what's going on with this thing. I'm going to walk you through. In our camper, the electric switch for the water heater and the gas switch are both inside, right in the door here. If you look, right now I have the electric on, off, and that's gas for the water heater. So we're going to go ahead and turn the electric on, do a little testing, and after that I'm going to turn the gas on and do a little testing there as well. To do that, we're going to run back out, head right up here. This is where the water heater is located. A nice little bug screen there to keep the wasps out and mud daubers. Okay, in here, you see, this is the main control board right here. And this is where we're going to be doing all our testing. Of course, there's the igniter connection. Runs down here to the actual igniter. This is your gas tube, which allows the propane to come through and burn right inside that hole there. And we're going to start off right here. Since I have electric hooked up, I'm going to run through the pins and see what's going on, what kind of voltage we're getting. And I'll put a little diagram up for you so you can see what pins I'm looking at. We're going to start off right here with this white one. That's the 12 volt in. So I'm going to hook this camera up over here so you can see everything that's going on. So I've hooked the meter up here. This might get a little difficult, but this is a frame grounded unit. So actually right here is the main ground. And I'm going to hook that up here. Like I said, this white wire, if you can see right here, is the 12 volt in. That should be showing somewhere around 12 volts, 13 volts. Just run my probe down in there. If I can get that to the right side. It's a little difficult to catch. And there we go. So we're showing 13.53 volts. So we know voltage is going in. With that, I know the next brown wire up top here comes out, and you can follow this around. Then it comes over to the thermostat, which is right here, and comes out the other side, thermal fuse. It also goes over to the ECO. One is for temperature and one is for pressure. But we know the 12 volts is going in, so we want to make sure that 12 volts is also coming out and going to that thermostat. So same thing. I'm going to hook up to the ground right there. And this time I'm going to go to this brown wire to see what's coming out of that. And we have nothing coming out of there. That's not good. Okay, so with the electric on, We know we're supposed to be getting at 13.53 volts or 12 volts coming out. It's going into the board. It's not coming out and going down here to the thermostat, which is where it's supposed to be going. So there's some problem there. So what we're going to do next, I guess, is turn off the electric, and we'll try the gas and see if we get anything coming out of that one. I've turned on the gas, and I'm going to test that next to see what's going on here. So we're going to go in right here to this orange line. That's the gas. So I've got that there. And I'm going to take and put the ground on here. Let's see again. But there we go. Okay. And you can see I still have 0 volts. So the power is going into the white. It's not coming out to either the electric or the gas setting, which it should be. So that means this board is bad. I'm going to go ahead and replace that board. To remove this board, there are 3 things we're going to have to pull off. This sensor, which goes to your flame. So that's just to let you know that the flame is actually working. If it doesn't sense a flame coming back up in here, then it will shut the unit off after a few seconds. Also, this looks like 1 wire harness, but it's actually 2. I don't know if you can see that or not. So we'll remove all 3 of these things. I'm going to start right here. This little silicone cover just slides off. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but right here is the connector. It's just a blade connector, so we'll just pull that off. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to try and pull. I'll probably go with the top harness first. That's the smaller one. Just wiggle that off. Grab it by the plastic if you can. And same thing for this lower connector. So wiggle that off. There are no latches or hooks or anything to grab that. It just slides on and off. All right, and now there are 2 screws that we need to get to down here and also up here. I don't know if you can see that. They're flatheads, so let me go grab a flathead screwdriver. Okay, got the flathead screwdriver. Go ahead and get these screws out of here. So I'll drop it in there. Screws are not captured, so be careful with them. And luckily there's only 2. And the second one I can pull off with the board. And you can see there's your board. So we're going to go ahead and get a new one and put that in there, and we should be good to go. All right, got our new board. I'm going to go ahead and put this screw in here first, and then that way I can hold on to this board. It's really tight up in there. I can't get my hands up in there very well, but I can do this. Hopefully make it a little easier on me. Get that started. And once that's started, let's put the other screw in. I can reach this one a little better down here. Oops. It's better if I get it near the hole. There we go. Alright, that one's nice and tight. Tighten that one, and we're good to go with that. Now we go ahead and reverse the way I put these, or took these harnesses off. So put them on in reverse order. This just slides right on there. just like that. Same thing with this one. I say it slides right on there, but I'm better right-handed. So I think I am. There we go. Once again, blade connector. It goes right on there. And once that's on, just slide the silicone back up on there. And that's it. You've replaced your board, and everything should work just fine at this point. We're going to go ahead and test it. All right, we're back inside the camper. I've gone ahead and turned on my water pump because I'm not hooked up to water right now. I just have what's in the tank. And you can see we're on electric, not gas. Let's run over to the sink. See what we get here. So first of all, back. It's cold. There's a little air out of the pipes. What a mess. Lots of air. All right. Let's just bring it forward to hot. And I don't have a thermostat with me. At least I don't think. Let me check and we'll get right back. Well, as luck would have it, I just happen to have a thermopen here. You see the room temperature right now is about 76 degrees. Got the water on cold back here. I'll turn that on. Once again, excuse the noise. Put the thermopen on there. And the water itself, the cold water, is about 87 degrees. And we're going to switch that over. Now we're on hot. You can see the thermopen's on 95, 96, steadily going up. All right, so it's holding at 96 right now, which is not bad. I mean, considering it'll max out at 140, and it's only been heating for about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. So I expect that'll get a lot hotter. I'll come back and test it here shortly. It's been probably an hour now since we got the electric going on the heater. Let me go ahead and turn this on again. And let's see what that temperature looks like this time. Oh yeah, I'd say it's working pretty good. We're at 139 at the faucet. That is not too shabby. Remember I said 140, I believe, is the max, the preset temperature. So I think we're good to go. One last test for us. I'm going to go ahead and switch off the electric, turn on the gas, and then run out and make sure that that's working. Yep, one thing I didn't think about, it's already hot. So it may take a while before the gas actually kicks in. We'll give it a few minutes and come back. In the meantime, we'll run back up here. There's a little trick that a lot of people know and maybe some people don't. If you need your water heated up extra fast, you can turn on both electric and gas. And with both of those running, it will heat up your water a lot faster than just electric or even just gas. Right now, we're going to leave this on gas and come back and check it. All right, it's been a little while. I let it cool down out here. It actually got dark outside. I've been waiting for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this gas back on, and we'll run out and see if the gas side of the heater is working. I hear it cranking. And sure enough, it's working. You can actually see down in there. Got a little flicker to it because I actually had some air in the lines. That should bleed out here very shortly. But knowing that that's working, we're going to go ahead and close this up. Go ahead and turn that off inside. I believe we're complete. So we have gas and we have electric. Everything's working properly. One thing I forgot to mention, right here, that little FLT light. That will come on if the gas tries to start the water heater 3 times and fails. That's just your warning that everything's not working properly for gas. And it will shut off everything over there. Okay, hope this helped.
I hope this video was helpful with troubleshooting the water heater in your Northern Spirit 2557 RB. If you liked the information I provided, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.